Hey Steve, it's Monday, August 12th. Just giving you an update on where I'm at, and I've got some questions for you. And this is the best technology I could think of to get my ideas through to you without much confusion in the least amount of time. So that bright yellow line is coming into your pin at the southern tip of the southwest wall. So as I understand it, that's exactly where the wall disappears into the ground right there. And so then the bright yellow string runs on down to that transition of the southwest wall with the west wall. And I've got that column mocked up 6 bricks high. And at your pin right here, it should be 32 3/4 of height. So I think you can see that. There it is, right pretty darn close to 32 3/4. All right, and I'm fairly plumb on this column here, this column mock-up. Yeah, and I had to put my little pencil in there to get it up to 32 3/4. So then I've got this line that you're looking at, right, going straight away, is for the west wall, and it's just barely touching here on that transition from the southwest wall. And I know I can't show you on this how I used levels to get that fairly plumb, but what we'll do is just come up here to this next point, which is the theoretical transition to the north wall. And I acknowledge your white lines here and the 6-foot arc going from that central point there, that pivot point. So here I'm supposed to be 24.5 inches tall, and there you go, I'm pretty darn close. So then, and I have a mock-up outside the structure of 5 tall, and so this would be the theoretical top of the north wall, and this is where I've got questions for you. So I know we transition around the corner here, but we run out of grade pretty quick, and I know you were talking about having to do a couple of step-ups, and I want to just make sure I'm going to do this right for you. So as we come around that corner, we lose essentially 2 feet, 24.5 inches, by the time we get back to where this stake is right here. All right, and we're losing, we'll call it, I guess we're losing at least 3 of those stones, 3 of those bricks, by the time we get to the end of the arc right there. Do you want me to leave that arc flat all the way around there and do a hard transition up right about there to where we're a few stones exposed and one mostly buried, it looks like, and then 6 inches of dirt, or 6 inches of packed base, and I would continue that, lose another 6 inches somewhere right in there, and then by the time we get up to this little stake here, we've exhausted the height of the west wall transitioning to the north wall, and then we have to start to step up, right? So I did this in 1 foot steps, 2 bricks a piece. So this is approximate. This is the end of the height of the west wall to the north wall, and then up 1 brick, up another brick, and then a level line over, and at using level or close to it, we lose 1 layer between here and there. So there's going to be a step up somewhere in there, a single step up. Come up here, and I've mocked up a double step, so between this pile of 2 bricks and that pile of 2 bricks there's a single step up, and then it's level back to where that single brick is, and that's not quite 40 feet, and I think you know that. So you had it drawn, the north wall straight, and I think you intended it to be step ups. Just wanted to be sure you want me to continue to step up with the wall facing out toward me, and that's what you really want to do. Or did you have plans that maybe you would flip the face of that wall around and it actually would be finished face heading that way and theoretically holding this bank back? Not sure what you're doing in this pad here. I'm just a little confused about that. I know you said pad could be higher than retaining wall, so if this is the highest point in your pad, and you could be as much as 2 feet higher up on your finished pad, or could be 3 feet there. If that's what you wanted, then I'll just step it up and excavate accordingly and keep the finished face out that way, retaining all of this pad material back there. I think that's what you want. I just want to be clear, and I'll figure out the steps. Alright, hope you're having a great time. I hope this is clear. Feel free to call me. I just thought this was the easiest way to get my kind of status and questions across to you. A lot easier than doing it in writing. So just call me when you get a chance. If I don't answer, leave a message. I'll call you back as soon as I can. Appreciate it.